So mindset is very, very important when it comes to just earning income in general. You have to really break your mindset. Back when I was in college, I didn't have the mindset that I have now. Back when I was working a 9 to 5, I did not have the mindset that I have now. You know, working a 9 to 5, I was probably making about $2,000, not even $2,000. I'd probably say like $1,000 to like $1,500 every 2 weeks, right? Like that's what I was making working in LA. You know, now that mindset back then was, okay, I'm getting paid every 2 weeks, right? And so my mindset just back then, I was so comfortable with that I thought that anything above that almost didn't sound real. So you have to really like open your mind to understanding that there's so much more that you can obtain. I've had months where I've made over 6 figures just with YouTube alone. And I'm telling you that if I had the same mindset that I had when I worked a 9 to 5, I probably would have blown all that money that I made. But because I understand that sky is the limit, you know, I look at a certain dollar amount as, okay, how do I do this again? Like instead of, you know, okay, where do I go and spend this money? So you guys are going to learn how to make a lot of money from YouTube, but you're going to have the mindset to know that you need to reinvest back into your business. You're going to have to understand that you're going to take this money and you're not going to just go and blow it on, you know, frivolous things. You're going to look at this as a business. You're going to think like an entrepreneur. You know, most entrepreneurs, when they get money, they do one of two things. They invest it back into their business or they invest it back into marketing, okay? Or network groups or things of that nature. So you want to approach YouTube as a business and you want to think like an entrepreneur and just have that mindset that you are growing a successful online business, and don't look at it as like I'm just posting videos on a social media platform. You don't want to look at it that way. You just want to have that open mindset that this is something that you can really take to the next level and that you're going to be able to scale extremely far if you take the key fundamentals that I'm going to give you in the program. Now, when you're on YouTube or just in any online business in general, you have to understand that any goal is attainable. If you desire a goal, you can achieve it. My goal used to be 1 million subscribers. And when I tell you that felt like a goal that was going to take a lifetime, and when it happened so fast, I just was like, wow, now I got to get to 2 million subscribers, right? And now I'm trying to get to 10 million subscribers. So when you guys are setting goals for yourself, really understand that every goal you set is achievable. If it's a dollar amount on it, you can achieve that goal. I used to think making $100,000 in 1 year was the hardest thing to possibly do. When I tell you that when I did that in a month, it just was like, wow, sky is literally the limit. I could literally achieve any goal. If I wanted to make $1 million in 1 month, I haven't done that yet. But I'm telling you guys, that's a goal that I have set, and I'm working hard towards that goal, right? And so you guys have to have the biggest goals possible, because even if you fall short of that goal, right, you're still going to be reaching a monumental goal that you've never achieved before. So if, for example, if your goal is to make $1 million this year and you make 500,000, you still made 500,000. Don't beat yourself up about it, because it's something that you've achieved that you never achieved before. Also, you guys don't want to let failure throw you off. Failure is your greatest teacher. Every time a video doesn't do well, don't beat yourself up about it. Don't let it get you down. Understand that you have to constantly keep pushing at it and get to the next level. Look at what you did wrong and learn from it. Failure is your greatest teacher. You're never ever gonna have to look at failure as something that's gonna depress you or just make you not want to continue or make you give up. You're gonna have to look at failure and allow it to teach you how to meet your next goal. Now, when it comes to mindset, you have to understand that you cannot take advice from just anybody. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your friend, these people, if they are not doing something that you're doing on a level that you want to be at, you can't really take their advice into consideration. Now, of course, I listen to my mother, I listen to my father, I listen to my wife, I listen to my brother, I listen to my sisters, I listen to everybody, right? Because I just give them that respect. But my father isn't a YouTuber with 10 million subscribers, right? That's not where he's at, and that's where I'm trying to be. So if I'm taking advice from somebody with 10 million subscribers, I have to put myself in a place to do that. And you know, if I tell my dad, hey, I want to post this video on one of my channels, or I'm going to have my team make this video, what do you think about it? can't go to him for advice like that because he's not a content creator. He may have an opinion on it, like, I don't like the thumbnail, or I don't like how the music is in the video, but he doesn't do YouTube, so I can't really go to him for advice. And it's the same thing with you guys. Look for people who are at a level that are already above a level that you want to be at, because that is the shortest cut to success. When it comes to being successful, the shortcut to get there is by networking and meeting like-minded people like yourself that are at a level that you want to be at. Because honestly, when you speak with these people, this is what's going to happen. Instead of you making 100 mistakes, right? If I would have started YouTube with all the knowledge that I have now, if I would have met myself back when I started in 2015, and I sat down with myself and I said, hey, you're going to do this. Do you guys know that I would be exactly where I'm at today within probably a few months, just off of all the experience and knowledge that I've obtained, right? Instead of me just taking it on my own and being where I'm at now, which took me literally almost a decade to acquire. So when you guys are growing your YouTube channels and you want to get to that next level, you really want to understand that you're going to look up to somebody who's at a level that you want to be at. If it's a specific niche that you guys want to go into and you're looking at channels, don't look at a channel that is not performing well. Look at a channel that's doing really well and model that channel and look up to them and get inspired by them to create your content, so that way your content becomes better.